office.
So do I.
Who's that guy in the tweed?
Oh, it's Paul Madden, Nancy's uncle. He's taking it pretty hard.
Okay, thanks.
If I don't get this money, I'm going to end up at Sheepshead Bay.
No more. Look, it's getting way out of hand now. I can't afford to.
Miss Weldon, I'm Mike Hammer. I'm very sorry about what happened to Nancy Madden.
I don't know why Nancy went to see you, Mr. Hammer. You're certainly the wrong person to go to.
Well, I hope you don't think I feel good about what happened. I certainly don't.
Nancy didn't have an enemy in the world. You're the guy they were after, Mr. Hammer. You're the one that should be dead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. We were just very close, and I'm upset. Sorry.
A garment center hangout.
Thank you, Lisa. I'll call you soon.
Thank you. Are you watching me?
Well, you are nice to look at.
At least you start off the right way.
Of course, the possibility that you had a bullet put through my office window. No, I said possibility.
Did anybody ever tell you you're strange?
Mm-hmm, but not to my face.
Well, as long as we're talking about possibilities. In theory, I mean. Why me? What motive would I have?
Well, I checked with your insurance underwriter. You have a key person insurance policy, which means you're entitled to about $250,000 because of Nancy Madden's death.
Terrific. Check further. That money is tied up because of the police investigation, and if it is released in the next decade, it will be used to pay off my business debts. That is the purpose of key person insurance, you know.
Unless it's siphoned off.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's a well-known underworld scam. They infiltrate a business, suck off all the assets, then send the company into bankruptcy so the legit creditors can pick the empty bones.
Do I look like a gangster to you?
You look like an angel, which is more than I can say for the guy you were with yesterday.
Tony Weston?
Uh-huh. Aside from doing time in Attica, he couldn't cut his links to organized crime with a chainsaw.
I don't believe that.
Really? What's his connection to your business?
He supplies us with linen, that's all.
You believe that?
Look, I know what I'm talking about. I also know from reading about you in the newspaper that there was a second attempt on your life, and you have several known enemies. So, don't you have something better to do? I mean, there is someone who's after you, isn't there?
Yes, there's a guy named Kenny the Knife. He lives up to his name. He's a very sweet guy. Manslaughter's his hobby.
Perfect. Then why am I sitting next to you?
Good question.
Because I like what I see. Got some time? I'd like to show you something.
Sure. Check, please. Hey, I thought you were taking me for a nightcap.
Nancy and I started out with next to nothing. We got this place because there had been a fire here and the owner couldn't afford to fix it up. We did it all ourselves. Just with our own two hands. We worked for 2 months straight. We even slept here.
You must have wanted your own business pretty badly.
Yeah. Do you think that after all that work, I'd let organized crime have something to do with my business?
You mean you'd actually refuse a high-rent co-op on the Upper East Side?
I've got a rent-controlled apartment in the village.
What about a round-trip ticket to Sicily, all expenses paid?
Well, if it was for two. Oh, by the way, I do serve nightcaps here.
Really?
This is a nice surprise.
Yeah. This is
was not such a nice surprise. Forgery? Credit card fraud? Do you want me to go on? Miss Weston? Why didn't you tell me Tony was your brother?
Right. I lied to you.
I know. Why?
I had to. That was 5 years ago. My business is on the rope. As it is, if people knew I had a criminal record, that would be the end of it.
And what about your brother Tony? I mean, his background is even juicier than yours. Between the two of you could start an act.
My brother's trying to go straight, and he's doing quite well with his linen business.
Yeah, he's doing just great. He just dropped $8,000 at the track. What do you think of that?
You think people change overnight? It's hard. It takes time.
I know it takes time, and it takes a little bit of luck, too. And what about people who get in your way, like Nancy Madden?
Nancy was my friend.
Yeah. I bet Tony loved her, too, until she wouldn't let him take over the business.
Tony's not a killer. Both he and I lied to save our chance at starting over. He and I were losers. This business was my chance at starting a new life. Nancy understood that. I wish that you did, too.
Lisa, what I do understand is that Nancy Madden is dead, and you lied to me. Now, listen. It's not easy for me either. But I can tell you something, Lisa. I'm going to follow this thing through all the way to the end.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Well, go do what you have to do, then. Get out. Just get out!
In the back streets of the city, you can dig up some pretty strange bars.
Hi.
How's it shaping up?
Okay, I guess. Just a little nervous.
Listen, where's Tony? I want to talk to him.
Mike, please don't start any trouble. Not tonight.
Excuse me. Tony.
Excuse me.
Question. Why does your name come up on the street when people start asking for a contract man who laces his bullets with cyanide?
That's easy. You know my connections.
Tony.
No, Lisa, he's gonna blow it for us anyway. Yeah, I asked around. I wanted to find him, so you put the hit out. But you got there first.
Connection? Hit? What's going on here?
I just wanted to make sure.
Make sure what? These people doing anything illegal?
Let's play an old-fashioned...
Yeah. Oh, I just can't believe it was Nancy's uncle. This should have been Nancy's show.
Make it your night. It's up to you now.
Hey, people can change, you know. Tony promised me he'd sell his Ferrari to pay off his track debts.
Tony's lucky. If I sold my car, I'd be lucky to make the track admission fee.
I won't forget you, Mike.
Listen, you got...